to this gentleman who represents 3.5 million. 6.5. He claims, he has not verified, but he claims to represent 6.5 million people, Kenyans. Mr. Speaker, I think we should not discuss the people out there. You know, they said for that some people within this mountain. This mountain is becoming very complex. And you know, some of us, we have hills. We have the Asar. There are some who live near the lake. There are some who live near the rift. But of late, this mountain has a problem. And you know, the Speaker, apart from becoming the spokesman of the mountain, you are qualified to become the Kenyan spokesman. Yeah. But the characters, in quotes, who waited for 4 years, they didn't want to become spokesman or spokeswoman. And all of a sudden, when the elders in their wisdom felt you can occupy that office, they came from some of the hills around the mountain. And Mr. Speaker, you should not bother because some of them have a history. You know, when the people who are raising this matter, people like Waiguru, Waiguru, you know, I even don't watch them on TV. And some other people there. So, Mr. Speaker, and you know, it shows how selfish they are. In fact, they are depicting the community within the mountain in a very selfish way. And if they can do that to the Speaker, who comes from the western part of the mountain, the eastern part of the mountain, not very far from the mountain, then you can imagine what people like Honorable William Ruto are going through from those people. So it has taught us that these people are so selfish that they don't want a Kenyan of all communities, and it has opened my eyes that if they can do this to one of their own, from the other side, I was taught in geography, the windward and the leeward side of the mountain. So I don't know whether east is windward.
It is windward.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Mr. Speaker, don't bother. And there's no impeachment of a speaker in the standing order and in the Constitution. What is in the standing order is lack of confidence on the office of the speaker. So even when they say impeachment, it tells you how their, you know, their intelligence and their schemes are so shallow. So, Mr. Speaker, we treat it with the contempt it deserves. And I think, Honorable Sonkok, you don't need even to read for us the qualities of Speaker Muturi. Because I have served with him in the 11th Parliament, the 10th Parliament, in a very close consultation. But, Mr. Speaker, those characters, if you dissect them, all of them, politically, economically, their integrity, I don't know about academically, but if you dissect, they don't worth comment.
What's your point of order, Honorable Sankok?
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Now that you are the one who read the petition on behalf of the petitioner, Honorable Speaker, yesterday I came very early to this house, waited. Today I came at 8, waited, and I've perused through the order paper, and I have not seen, because I have heard rumors that there is a motion that should come, a motion of no confidence to you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, and I want to dare them. Honorable Speaker, I want to dare them to try and bring such a motion into this house, Honorable Speaker. I want to dare them, Honorable Speaker, because, Honorable Speaker, I don't know if it is the system or the deep state or whoever that want to bring, or a member of this, whatever, but they will know that they don't know, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, because you have led us with fairness and firmness, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you are a constitutional mobile encyclopedia in this house, Honorable Speaker. We have always been referring to you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, your grasp on legal matters will disarm your enemies and friends alike, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, in your leadership, we have translated the standing orders into Kiswahili, Honorable Speaker. I used to understand standing orders as amri ya kusimama, only for you to guide us that ni kanuni ya kudumu, Honorable Speaker. Digitalization of this house, Honorable Speaker, through you, Honorable Speaker. Training of members who have no legal background at zero cost, Honorable Speaker, in this house, Honorable Speaker. Opening up of Parliament to the media and to the public, and opening up, Honorable Speaker, to even the digital platform, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you are non-partisan. You don't practice politics in and outside this parliament, Honorable Speaker. That is why I'm saying I dare them to bring, Honorable Speaker, that motion, because it was there. It was all over the media, Honorable Speaker. Let them try, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, they cannot blackmail you like the way they have been blackmailing other people through maybe mentioning the 100,000 stainless wheelbarrow, Honorable Speaker. For you, you are actually a mobile, living, corruption-free zone. They know that, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you have 96% support of this House, Honorable Speaker. And the 4%, the remaining 4% are actually undecided votes and rejected votes. Because some of them, like the two members who are just 1 day old, they cannot, of course, vote. And he's also a Kamshai leader, MP, who is just 2 months old. Those are the rejected votes. But you enjoy 96% support of this House, Honorable Speaker. Whether it is deep state, shallow state, or system, let them dare and bring. So, and don't fear, Honorable Speaker. Deep state is just a theoretical ghost that we used to threaten children, eat food or sleep, or I call a ghost. Nobody have ever seen that ghost. Let them try, Honorable Speaker. Let them try. I dare them. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Put the question.
There's no question to put. Now,
they were mentioned in a way that would make them feel they are being embarrassed at the floor of this House. And finally, Mr. Speaker, you do not have eyes as a speaker. You do not have ears. Matters are raised before you. The matter being propagated here by the Honorable Sankok is not part of what entails us as a National Assembly, and it is not a matter which was to be debated at the floor of the House. It was sneaked so that he can ridicule the Mount Kenya region and ridicule majority of us seated behind you, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, we elected you as a speaker. We voted for you. You have the blessings of the Jubilee Party. And until such a time when the President of the Republic of Kenya, or through the majority of the membership of the House, will bring to the attention that there is anything that like an impeachment, I want to ask you to kindly ignore some characters like the Honorable Sankok. Whatever happens on social media, whatever happens outside the presence of Parliament, Mr. Speaker, should not find their way at the floor of the House, because there are people who intend to ridicule the people of Mount Kenya region. Mr. Speaker, we are on record to be very hardworking people. We gave this country the founding father, the Honorable Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. We have had the emeritus President Mwai Kibaki. We have now President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. We do not want any communities to take advantage of our issues so that they can come and ridicule us here. We deserve our respect because we respect the rest of the communities. And we want them also not to take advantage of their small politics to bring about using the speaker's name and using what went on at the Mukoro and Nyagadanga. Those are our own issues. If you are not one of us as a Kikuyu, I do not know where you get the authority to come and lecture us on matters to do with our cultures. I rest my case, and I want you, Mr. Speaker, to ask you, kindly, can we get over this matter and we discuss issues that are in the standing order and ignore issues being propagated here by the Honorable Sankok that do not pertain to the standing order and what was approved by the House Business Committee?